Hey there, Carmel Prez. Peter Barnes here. Last Sunday, Courtney continued in our series on the missional church, and she talked about one of the characteristics of being a missional church, and it's being apostolic. That's a big word, but it means to be sent out. That you and I, as the Church of Jesus Christ, are sent out as ambassadors for the Lord to be His witnesses in a lost and broken world. You know, we don't go to church, we are the church, and God sends the church out into the world for Him. Courtney talked about the ways in which you and I need to extend an invitation to people and how we can encourage them to respond to God and RSVP. And some of you on the heels of her sermon expressed an interest to meet with her to learn how you can share your story better. And she's going to be organizing a class to do some training. And if you're interested in doing that, follow up with Courtney and let her know. She'll be doing that later on here this fall, I believe. This Sunday, we're going to continue in our series on the missional church, and we'll look at another characteristic. It's being incarnational. It's another big word, and I'll unpack that for you this Sunday. This Sunday is also one of the fifth Sundays of the month in our year, where we gather together as one church for one worship service. We will combine together at the 10:30 hour. And then it will be followed by a church-wide lunch together here on the grounds. And I hear folks are cooking up some chili for us, and I can't wait. In between the worship service and the church-wide lunch, we're going to have our annual meeting of the congregation. And there you're going to hear some important reports, including the results of our 2022-2023 budget and how we turned out. You remember our fiscal year ended on September the 30th. We'll also hear a report about the budget that the session approved for 2023 and 2024. It's exciting things that are happening there. We'll also hear about our legacy fund and how money that has been given by people over the years is continuing to reap a harvest and bless others here and abroad. We'll also have a report regarding some modest changes to the bylaws of our church and also a reclassification of our elders into the various classes. There'll also be a report from the nominating committee, and we'll have an opportunity to elect two individuals, one to replace a member on the diaconate and another to replace a member on the nominating committee. They will be filling unexpired terms. And then we'll report on the dedication of the church manse that has just been concluded. Yay! And you'll get to see some pictures and perhaps a video as well of that wonderful refurbishment that has taken place. And then we'll conclude with some good news to share and to learning how CPC, through God's help and by the power of His Spirit, is changing lives. Have I told you that I love you lately? Cindy and I are so grateful to be a part of this congregation, and thanks so much for the kind invitation to journey with you in this season of our lives. I look forward to seeing you this Sunday, and I pray that God will bless you richly.